KLK 102.5 FM. Once again, good morning to you on your Monday, September 11th, 2023. And as I said in the earlier segment, let us not forget those that were affected by the events of 9/11/2001. All right, this is part two of Community Conversation. Joining us in the studio now, we have City Councilman David McClain, and we also have Ms. Jerrica Fox of the American Red Cross, and they have teamed up to do something that is very important to the community, a very important community service. They are going to be teaming up to host a blood drive, and this blood drive is especially of importance to the African American community because of issues with sickle cell. But Ms. Jerrica, she's got a ton of notes, so I'm gonna let her tell you all about that. So in fact, we'll just go ahead and start with you since you've already got all of your notes and all that.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for having me. Today is actually a perfect day for us to be here. The American Red Cross is experiencing a national blood shortage. We just released that today. Our national supply has fallen about 25% since early August. So we're working with our hospitals, all of those hospitals here in Northeast Arkansas, around the clock to meet the needs of those patients, but we can't do it alone. And as you said, during Sickle Cell Awareness Month, which is in September, the Red Cross emphasizes the importance of a diverse blood supply to help meet the needs of those with sickle cell disease. And so we're excited to partner with David and State Farm to be able to put on this blood drive. It'll be held September 27th at our chapter office on South Madison, which is right down from his office. So it was a perfect little sponsorship, and we'll be there from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, now let's kind of dig more into talking about the blood shortage.
Sure.
About why it's so, I want to drill down, make sure you get the importance, why it's important to donate, because I remember a few months back we had some people from St. Bernard's, and they talked about how African Americans have a specific trait that if they donate blood, it can help them treat sickle cell.
Absolutely. So in the U.S., sickle cell disease impacts more than 100,000 people, most of whom are of African descent. 1 in 3 African American blood donors is a match for people with sickle cell disease. So that kind of touches on that protein that you were talking about. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will be used, but 1 in 3 are a blood match for those with sickle cell. So by making a donation this September, not only are you helping the national shortage, but you are possibly helping someone with sickle cell disease. And those donors, you can help them manage their symptoms, but also help them feel the support from their local community that someone here wants to help them.
Okay, so if someone is considering donating blood, but they've never done it before, they don't know what to expect, and they have some kind of anxiety or whatnot.
Sure.
Walk them through the process of what giving blood is like.
Absolutely. So you can make an appointment either by calling us at 1-800-RED-CROSS. You can visit us online at redcrossblood.org, or you can download the American Red Cross Blood Donor app. So 3 different options. Make an appointment or walk in and see us either on the 27th or at any blood drive near you. And you'll walk in, you can do what we call a health history. So you kind of get that mini physical when you start. So we're going to check your blood pressure, your iron, your heart rate, make sure that you're healthy and well. You'll fill out about 60 questions. You can do that before you come in by going to redcrossblood.org/rapid pass, or you can do it with us the day of if you're not tech savvy. That's okay. From there, we put you on a bed. Donation is an average of 5 to 8 minutes, so that's the quickest part of. Yes.
I thought you had been on there for like an hour or 30 minutes.
No, you're there about 30 minutes to an hour, but the longest part is the health history question, that little segment, kind of like to make sure that you're okay to donate that day. But the actual donation, 5 to 8 minutes, and then afterwards we're going to give you a T-shirt if you come out on September 27th. David has an awesome little gift basket he's going to put together for one lucky donor, and then you get all kinds of yummy snacks and drinks after. So I mean, like,
that's an opportunity to bring David on. So why was it important for you to be a part of this? You are listed as the sponsor for this event. So why was it important for you to put this together?
Yeah, I appreciate it. So as you pointed out earlier, I wear 2 hats, so not just one in the city. So I am an alderman, but also own the State Farm Agency here in town, and it was important to me that I provide an opportunity for people to come out, give back to the community, but then also provide a need in the community as well.
Okay. And I'm sure that this probably won't be the last one that you will do. I'm sure that you'll probably be doing this as an ongoing basis because the need is going to always be there.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. My plan is to continue to do stuff like this in the community, not only blood drives, but other things.
Okay. All right. And so she mentioned that you guys are going to have surprises. You're working on something like that. Can you drop any hints of what people can expect?
For me, I mean, swag is always something that we were always looking to give out and give away, and gift cards, stuff like that. So it's a surprise. I can't give all, can't.
It'll be worth your time, I promise. And then you'll also get a sickle cell awareness T-shirt. So, I mean, no matter what, you're going to get a T-shirt. And then David's going to surprise you the day of what that basket's going to be. And one lucky donor will get all kinds of goodies. So maybe even some things from KLEK.
Well, I got some cups and some pins I can leave.
Yes.
Put in there as well. So just remind me about that when we get off the air. All right, so give the details once again of when, where the event will be.
Absolutely. So again, September is Sickle Cell Awareness Month. So David and I are partnering together September 27th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that will be at our chapter office at 2416 South Madison here in Jonesboro.
Okay. Now, let's get back to the blood donation process. You said it
Yes.
takes about 5 to 8 minutes. So about how much blood is donated during the average session? And how quickly can a person give blood again after they've given blood the initial time?
Absolutely. So yes, as you said, 5 to 8 minutes, and that's 1 pint of blood. And so it seems like a lot, and you'll see a lot of bags when you show up, but we're only filling up one of them. And the reason for the other attachments of those bags is that we'll send it off to our processing center to separate that into your red blood cells, platelets, and plasma to be able to possibly help 3 different patients. So not only are you helping possibly one, you have the potential to save 3 lives that day. And then in 56 days, you'll be able to donate again. So approximately every 2 months, an average person can donate. So 6 times a year.
Okay. Now, a person may be out there like, well, I want to give, but I'm anemic or my blood is low. Will that affect me?
It does. So females have to have at least a 12.5 iron level, males 13. If you're someone who kind of is borderline, someone like myself, I try to eat red meats, spinach, lots of water, things that have iron, fortified iron, so also General Mills cereal. Things like that the week before will really help. Try to lessen the tea and coffee intake the week of. That'll help. But if you're actually anemic and your doctor has said so, you probably can't donate, but you maybe can find someone to donate in your place, and that's just as good.
Hey, so there you have it. So even if you can't donate, you can still bring somebody with you.
Absolutely.
So we're definitely encouraging everyone out there that's listening to donate. Now, I can't read exactly what all you got on your sheet. It looks like you got a lot of notes on there. So I want to make sure that you cover everything that's on there.
I do. The biggest thing is, regardless if it's Sickle Cell Awareness Month or not,
Right.
I really want to encourage people to just think about donating. I know it can be scary. I know there's a lot of hesitations. People are welcome to give me a call. Either reach out to David's office, reach out to KLEK, and you all can share my information. Any hesitations, I know that they're out there, but also being nervous and scared to donate is also a real thing.
She's
right,
looking
David?
at me. She's
Yeah.
looking at me because I told her I gave blood before, and I was, a little woozy after.
Hey, I can understand people don't like needles. I don't like
I'm cool with needles. I'm good with the needles. It's just, I almost,
It's okay. So round 2 is going to be fine. He's going to jump up off that bed and have those snacks and that T-shirt. He'll be fine.
He'll be eligible to win his own swag.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to
I
leave
won't.
that one up to him.
I'll leave myself out.
But if you know your blood type, there is an emergency need for type O blood donors. So if you know you're type O positive, O negative, I really encourage you to come see us either September 27th or at any blood drive in the area. You can go to redcrossblood.org, type in your zip code, and you'll find a blood drive here in Jonesboro. But we're also in all the surrounding communities as well.
All right. And is there anything else that we may not have covered that you all want to hit on, either one of you?
I would just like to thank David and his.
That was odd. Okay,
There we go.
Okay.
All right, so You say you'd like to thank David.
Yes, I would like to thank David and his agency for teaming up with us. And if there's anyone out there that is interested in hosting a blood drive or sponsoring a blood drive, we're always looking for that in the community. The more places that we can be, the more people we can touch, the more lives we can save. So thank you.
Yep.
All right, and David?
Thank you guys for allowing me to even do that, Jerrica. So I was surprised that I could do that, and glad to help and be a part of it.
That's right.
All right, so there you have it. One more time, tell them when and where, and so they can get that information. Of course, if you can't donate, then please tell someone else to donate. Encourage others to donate.
Absolutely. September 27th of this month, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2416 South Madison at the American Red Cross Disaster Office.
All right, there you have it. We want to thank you all so much for joining us for this edition of Community Conversations. Everyone, please give if you can. If you can't give, then encourage someone else to give, because we definitely want to get those numbers up. As she mentioned, there is a blood shortage, so we want to get rid of that shortage. So give. And not only will you be getting something in return as far as swag and whatnot, but you'll also be getting the opportunity to give someone another chance at life. That's going to do it for this edition of Community Conversations. You guys have a great and blessed day. This is Kate, LEK, 102.5 FM.
The system was like, no thank you to the thank you.